Do you know the name Howard Hendricks? For decades, Dr. Hendricks was a professor at Dallas Theological Seminary. He was beloved by his students. In fact, he became known as Prof. That was his name. More than 10,000 students over the years took classes from Dr. Hendricks at Dallas Seminary. In his classroom sat people like Chuck Swindoll and David Jeremiah, Tony Evans, Dennis Rainey, so many others who have gone on to impact millions of people for Jesus. Prof was known for what were called his Profisms, his statements that he shared with students that were memorable. Things like what Prof said about God. He said, "How big is your God? The size of your God determines the size of everything else." About the scriptures, Prof said, "The Bible was not written to satisfy your curiosity. It was written to transform your life." And he said the Bible was not written to satisfy our curiosity or to educate us into smarter sinners, but to make us more like Jesus. About serving Christ, Prof said, "Jesus is our model. He never had an identity crisis because he knew his origin, his destiny, and his purpose." And he said, "May I never forget that I signed on as his galley slave, and his reward comes at the end of a faithful tour of duty." About teaching, he said, "Teaching is about doing battle with shoddy thinking and upgrading inferior concepts while spilling cerebral blood to eradicate ignorance." About perseverance, he said, "Failure is an opportunity to learn, and good intentions are worthless if not coupled with the engine of effort." And about being a lifelong learner, he said, "As long as I live, I will learn, and as long as I learn, I will live." Prof was a nervous public speaker. He said, "Yes, I still get butterflies in my stomach. I've just taught them how to fly in formation." Back in 2013, just before what would have been his 89th birthday, Prof went to be with Jesus. And when he stood there, instead of sharing one of his Profisms, here's what he heard. "Well done, Howie. Well done."
Thank you for listening to Encouragement. If you've been refreshed, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share a little encouragement with someone you love. Encouragement is a podcast from Family Radio. These stories are just a taste of the stories you can hear every day. Listen at familyradio.org or find more encouragement on the Family Radio app.